Well, good afternoon. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Marty Whitney with ARTitude Adjustment. I teach fun art, not fine art. And today we're going to be doing some fun things. But first, you know what I always do first? I always make my computer so I can see your comments as they come in, because I don't see it right from here. Bye-bye. That wasn't for y'all. That was for a friend of mine. So welcome. Okay, there we go. It's faster today. And I'm going to mute the sound so you don't hear me twice. And as you come in, I hope you'll say hello, maybe where you're from. And let me see if I can get my light a little bit better so I don't have shadows and I look real old. The object here is for me to look a little less shadowy. So anyway, I'm glad you're here, and let me tell you what happened yesterday. I did publish this to YouTube without any problem, but it did not publish to Facebook, and I don't know why. But it didn't. And so I just put a note on there that you could go to YouTube and see yesterday's video if you wanted to, because these kind of follow in a succession. The succession is that we start on Monday, I close on Friday with the project, and let me show you the project before we get started. This is the project for this week. This is a tool bag. The tool bag is from Harbor Freight, and I've done this before in other classes. I'll show you an example of what we've done in other classes, but this is a 12-inch bag, and this one was done with just flowers and stuff on one side, and then the other side had dragonflies. And I've done one with transfers with the fall leaves, and that turned out very well too. This black canvas takes on, it takes acrylic paints very well. So if you ever have any questions about this, this one doesn't have a template. All of my other ones usually have templates, and I'll give it to you if you send me a message of where you want me to send it. So the only things that I use in this class or in this project are a palette that looks like this. This pretty much has all the colors I'm going to be using today. They're all acrylic paints, and I'm just using various brushes that I have. Different sizes and everything that I like. I use a Signo Uniball pen. This is a white one, and then I use a Sharpie black pen with a fine point. A fine point. It looks like that. Let me see that. So yesterday we had painted the houses, but we had not done any of the, hey Meg, I'm so glad you're here. Hey Jane, how are you? Glad y'all are saying hello whenever you come in. Hello. I'm going to do one other thing to this bag before I finish. You're going to say, oh no, leave it alone. Well, I could if I were smart. But what I'm going to do is I need some green in here. So I'm just going to add where I think a tree should be. And I've got some different colors of green. Like with the others, this isn't going to cover up anything. It's just going to enhance the bag. And then I'll put Listen, Jane, you didn't miss anything because I could not get it to go on Facebook. So if you're looking for yesterday's project, it's under a YouTube. It was very frustrating, but it was okay. So what if I hadn't had YouTube as a backup? So I was really, you know me, I'm techie. So I kept thinking, I know people are there and they're going to say, what happened to her? Because I'm always here every day. Hey, Roberta. I'm always here every day at 3 o'clock for the live. So anyway, I'm glad you're here today. I'll just put a few more little touches in here and we'll be through with this tree. I just thought it needed some greenery today whenever I looked at it. We're about ready to finish this one. Another thing I'm going to do is I'll put a little bit of light source over here. And if you go to Harbor Freight, ask them about their tool bags because they're really handy and they're nice to paint on if you're interested in that. And I'm getting all of these opt-ins right now about all these people. Gary Vaynerchuk, do y'all ever listen to Gary? He's a media person. Let's just see. This will take just a little bit of time to dry. Okay, so I think the tree was necessary. Maybe it wasn't, but I thought it was. And the only other thing I'm going to add to this side before we start going over to the other side is, I was going to put a planter box here. Like y'all, I know you agree with me that it looks better whenever you put 2 coats of paint in here. It really did make a difference. I just kept building the paint up and it just absorbed it so much better. Nothing like a fresh window box, right? So anyway, if you're like me, these last couple of weeks are filled with doctor's appointments that have no meaning at all. I'm perfectly well, and I try to take care of myself. Okay, and I'm just going to put a little Victorian touch here. Now, there was something else I wanted to add. Oh, I know what it was. Let's put some bushes on this one. This is probably a rose bush. Tomorrow night is the first class here of ARTitude adjustments, so I've spent some time trying to get ready for that. And you always come in and hook up your microphones and the TV. I usually project my project onto with an HDMI cord from my computer to the TV, just to find out. It wasn't working, but that's okay. We can get by without it, and I'll get somebody to take care of repairing it before next class. So, do you think that added to it? Oh, our class tomorrow night will be one of the first that I've done. I've got a couple of new things planned for this year. Next, this year tomorrow's, we're going to be using joint compound. It'll be a textured project in a dough bowl, and it's beautiful. It really is pretty. Oh, that's my opinion, see? But it is, it's very pretty. So I'm looking forward to that. But besides that, it's a very beginning painting. It's a beginner painting project in a dough bowl, so it'll be real pretty, and I can't wait to show you that one. I probably won't show you until Friday morning. Let's see. So tell me what you think of my landscaping. Oh. Need a little bit more. I just really appreciate y'all being here, because I know this is beginning to be the time of year that you are trying to plan what everybody's going to be doing the next couple of weeks. And there are a lot of activities around here, like tree lighting ceremonies that aren't even here. They might be at another little town close by, but you want to attend so that everybody gets a chance to see what's going on. Now, now I'm trying. Hey, Meg. I hope your reception is well today. It is a beautiful day here, probably somewhere in the low 70s, and lots of sunshine, not a cloud in the sky. And yesterday we had a real windy day. Hi, Lekka, I'm so glad you came. Hope you didn't try to come in yesterday when I could not get on Facebook. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to put just a little bit of a shadow on this house to give it a little more definition, or just a shadow, kind of. You got to be careful not to put too much water in your brush, but you don't want it to be a real dry brush either. So we'll just kind of make that. I'll try to pay attention to that. So we are, I think I told you we're not going to be here Thanksgiving. They do have a dinner here, but we're going to be with family over at a little lake kind of north of here, not far from the Villages, if you know where that is, and we'll just be with family. That means that I cook a lot. They just kind of like place orders. This is what I want to eat. No, but not really. We'll divide up the responsibilities. It isn't all me cooking all day long, or my daughter cooking, or anybody. So we're kind of going to be celebrating my granddaughter being a lot better this year. So Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow and Friday we will start on the other side. I just think this is a sweet little project, and I'm just giving it a little bit of a dry brush there. And you don't use very much paint on any of this. I know I put a little dollop of paint out, but you use very little paint when you're doing this. That's why your paint usually lasts so long. It looked like that was about to run. I had to do something about that. Okay. Now, I was talking to someone today, and they were talking about they were afraid to get on. Thank you, I appreciate that. Like, I enjoyed doing the interview. Rhonda Dalton is, if you want to join that group, she does an interview with creatives every week. And they're so informative, and she does a real good job of bringing everybody together. But I was talking to someone today, and they said they have a real good message, and they should be doing Facebook Lives. And it's more or less about health and how to use essential oils. I mean, they're very educated about it, so. I mean, there's somebody that you like. She said, you use Valor is the name of an essential oil that you rub on your wrist when you want courage. I don't know what it does. I do not know what this does. Oh, you know what? I've been doing this, and I could have put me in a circle. I know that's scary. Sometimes it doesn't go like you Look, it's just like I'm a professional and I know what I'm doing, and y'all know better. But I said, look, do you know how many times my camera has crashed? Do you know how many times it falls down off of the holder? And people say they can't hear me, they can't see me. And I said, they expect that. You don't have to be professional. I'm proof. I am so much proof of that. Oh, good. I'm so glad you'll enjoy her group. Now, also on Sunday nights is when she does her interviews. And they grow, I mean, this next week is a lady that makes Irish lace. This is international. I mean, some of these people are, one lady was from Italy. Oh gosh, she did beautiful. Just fashion. Beautiful, beautiful work. And sometimes because of the market, they can't continue it. But social media has made it so that we can all become more aware of different media, different artists, different people that are doing things, and different niches of people that are doing things. It's so interesting now to see. Let me stop myself for just a minute though. I'm just about finished with this project, and I will then after this dries, I'm going to put some Scotch Guard on it. That's my final thing that I do here. Let me see if I can correct this. That's my final thing that I do here. And then it's finished, and if it gets wet or whatever, the paint is not going to run. So anyway, but back to what I was saying. Rhonda is good about Rhonda Dalton is real good about bringing people together and to support each other and to also talk about different arts and modalities that they use. So if you have a chance, the name of her page is This Life Goes On. And we talk a lot, she and I are friends, and I've enjoyed getting to know her. And she lives on a to me, very rural part of Wisconsin. So I enjoy, when she comes on, she'll take us for walks, which I would love to do that here. Probably would be a lot of fun to show you where I live, where we stay during the winter months, and some of the things around here that make it so interesting. So anyway, I appreciate you being here. And look, it didn't fall down. I appreciate you being here today and spending this time so that we can start completing this project. I do see one area that I need to correct right here. And if you have any suggestions or questions that you'd like to share with me, please do. And I hope you'll share the good times that we have. It is a great day to have a great day, so I hope you will go out and do something really nice for somebody. I'll talk to you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all have a good evening. Bye-bye now. Oh, just let me see. 3 o'clock. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I had mentioned that to you. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.